Trina, how many times your supporters told you not to talk about black women, but
Oh
you've
no,
done it, correct?
I
You
told,
dragged them. You said some
hold on.
awful,
Now you trying to make it
disgusting
about black
things,
women.
and the
Now you trying to
majority
make
of
it
your
about
support
black
are
women, bitch.
black
I don't
women.
talk about black
So what
women.
are we talking about?
I talk about individual black bitches. If you come with me, bitch, I'll never say that you a motherfucking lie. Bitch, you don't like black women. It shows in your attitude. It shows how you treat them. You don't like black
Oh,
women.
you're a
You
liar.
don't
You're
like
a
black women.
liar.
How you treat them.
You are a
How you treat
liar.
them, bitch.
Thank you,
It's a
everyone. You are a
difference. It's a
liar.
difference. I may cut their
Trina,
ass
you
out,
are
but
nothing
the way
but a
you treat them,
liar.
the way
You
you
are a
treat them.
liar.
Let me tell you.
The way I treat them.
Every time,
Hold
one of
on,
your
hold
women
on,
get
hold on,
into it,
hold on.
you always want to
Hold
throw them
on,
to the
hold
side.
on.
You don't want
Hold
to hear
on,
nothing
hold
they
on,
got to
hold
say,
on, hold on.
especially when they feel a
Let me
certain
say
type of
this.
way.
We both can't talk at the same time. We both can't talk at the same time. Let me say something real quick. Check this out real quick. I don't owe them anything. Okay? I'm not in a and the reason why I say that because we're not in nobody's relationship. I don't lay down with
You
you.
don't
I'm
owe them
not doing
nothing,
anything
Uriah.
with
You
you.
don't
We're
owe them
not
nothing.
married.
You don't owe them
Okay?
nothing, but they are your
How are you
supporters.
and your
And
feelings?
when you allowed Sprint J to come back over there
I'm not talking
after
about my
he
true
did you
supporters.
wrong,
I am
these
not
women said,
talking.
okay, you
I
gonna
am
allow these
not
motherfuckers
talking
to come
about
over
my
there,
true supporters.
so they can be messy. They can be messy. What you doing? Then what you mad about? Then what you
I
mad about?
don't,
Then
I am not talking
then what
about
you
my
mad
true
about?
supporters. I am not talking about my true
And
supporters.
then what you mad about?
You've never been a true supporter of mine if you go off on a tangent and want to drag me when I've done
You
nothing
did do
to
something to that
you.
girl. You did it indirectly. You did something. You let Prince J come over there, and
No,
when she
I
had a
did
problem,
not. Trina,
with the Prince J, you know Tierra don't get along with Prince J. You know Tierra don't fuck with Prince J.
Tierra creates her own problems. That has nothing to
No,
do
no,
with
no.
me. How does that have anything to
It
do
don't
with
have
me? She's
anything to do with
grown.
you, but you allow him back into the live, knowing he gon' get in between you and Tierra. You know that's what he was trying to do. Every time he got up in your box, he said something about Tierra. Every time he got up in your box and
So what's
said
the
something
diff-
about
so
Tierra,
what so
he
what
got up in your motherfucking live and you allow him to talk about
what's
Tierra.
the
The first thing you should have said, Prince, I'm not gonna allow you to talk about Tierra over here.
Thank you,
Wherever
Katie
you and
K.
Tierra
Thank you
got, y'all
everyone
can
for the
talk to it
gifts.
outside of my live. But you ain't gonna talk. You ain't gonna talk about Tierra.
Bye, Trina, because you ain't nothing but a hater. You ain't nothing but a hater. This is my live. Okay, so what's the difference? What was the difference between her lining them and going back and forth and sitting over there with them? What was the difference? I don't listen, Tierra, all she do is create problems for herself. Showing people's pictures, putting people mug shots up and stuff like that. That's ridiculous. Like stuff like that don't last long. All she gonna wind up doing is getting herself clipped. That's all she gonna wind up doing. She going down the wrong road. Cause she clout chasing. It's a right way to do it, and then there is absolutely a wrong way of clout chasing.
Unlike Trina, I'm not going to be screaming and yelling because his ass is a mess. I don't know what happened, Messy Caller. I was sitting there yesterday and everyone was telling me y'all fell out. So she lined me
Uh-huh.
and I had a conversation. I had a conversation with her and I was trying to figure out what is going on. That's why I was calling you yesterday. Because you know me, I like to hear both sides.
Hmm.
But in layman's terms, I'll tell you what she said. She said, yes, it did start with the Prince J stuff, and she already had been feeling a certain type of way because of all of that, blah, blah, blah. But the main thing that she said is with the Adrian guy, he used to admin for her. She found out that he was a registered sex offender with multiple charges. And then she said she went over to his live. This might be the first time you're hearing this. And he kicked a whole bunch of people out, but has her foo-foo pages because she used to admin for him. And what you didn't know is that she was on her foo-foo page while he was dragging her for 10 minutes before you dropped down and said, oh, I can't let you talk about Tierra hear this anymore. But she said you didn't know that she was there on her foo-foo page and the panel listening for like 10 minutes while he was going off about her, and you didn't say anything. She obviously sounded more hurt, but then all the X, Y, and Z. But that was the meat and potatoes of what I guess was the tipping point or straw for her. Her saying that you didn't know that she saw you for 10 minutes, letting that man drag her before you said anything. So
Okay. Well, let me tell you the real deal of it is I went over there because he said he had an auto rebate and he's always in here supporting me. Okay. Tell Tiara has no proof of this man being a pedophile. Is he on the is he registered or anything like that? Prove it. So she's putting out stuff that's
mm.
not even true. She's mad.
Nobody has
No,
receipts of this.
no,
I
he's
haven't
not.
seen any, so I don't know.
Then show it. Where's he registered at? Where's he
I haven't
registered?
seen any. I'm just asking. If anybody has it, please come on and show the receipts. Yeah, they're saying a lot of people are saying counts, but do y'all have the paperwork? No shade.
Is
I'm
he,
just asking because that's another thing. Yeah, go ahead. That's a
yeah,
caller.
that's another thing. Is he registered? Is the man registered? Can you pull him up? I don't, it's not
So messy
about Kiki.
caller. If somebody shows you that, would your mindset of this of your interaction of letting him gift you and support you change? Because I think they're
Let
trying
me
to go after that as
let
well.
let let let, let me say this. Let me say this. Whatever, if he served, listen, if he served his time for that situation, then time served. Okay, you can't hold nobody to the cross because when you get into a
Hmm.
situation, I get into a situation, we gonna need somebody to look out for us.
Hmm.
Okay, that's just it.
This is
Y'all need to stop. Y'all really need to
okay.
stop.
You're your own individual. I'm letting you deal with it however. And then that's basically what happened. What happened with you on the piano? Were you there, messy caller, while he was dragging her before you dropped down? What happened while you were over there? Or were you just interacting with him? Like what was going on? Because that's what she's really mad at. And that's what she came over to me and said.
Listen, okay, listen, because this is really starting to really work on my nerves, okay? Because even if the
Mhm.
man is whatever it is, prove it then. I have yet to see the proof. Where is the proof? Can I
Would
go to
anyone like
Google
to?
right now and see him as he's on a sex registry? Can I pull
No
that?
shade. Somebody come up. Somebody come up and pull it. No
It's
shade. He's
not.
asking.
It's
Y'all
not
talking about
about
everybody
Kiki.
has it.
It's not about what Kiki has. Because if Kiki can do it, then I can do it. That's my point.
No shade. If y'all all talking about it in the comments, come on up and show it. No shade. He's asking for a receipt. Give the receipt, give the name, give the ones and twos.
So what
Everybody's
I do
talking about it.
have,
Come on.
can y'all hear me? I have the paperwork of him
Can you send
touching
anything right
kids.
now? Can you show it? Anything right now? Like,
I sure can.
okay, come on, let's go.
Okay, let me
Let's get
send it to Messy Color phone.
send it right now, please. Let's
Send
get
it
it out
so
the
I can
fucking way.
see.
But Messy Caller,
Okay.
while she sends that to you right now, thankfully, what happened on this panel? Because that is the main meat and potatoes of what
Okay, so
tipped Tierra. So what happened?
Okay, so basically, I did go to this panel. He wasn't in the auto rebate. I went over there and I gifted him a little bit. He asked me to come up. I went up on the panel. He introduced me to his best friend. She was sitting on the panel. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. She was sitting on the panel. So we were talking. So that's probably why it was 10 minutes or more because I wasn't just on there. He didn't start off talking about her. He started off talking to his friend, his best friend, and we were talking. So then she dropped down, and then that's when he went into Tiara. I was like, oh, here we go. In my mind, then when it got too much, I said, all right, let me get down. So that's what
I can
happened.
see.
She
No
act
shade,
like
no shade, no shade. I can see that. Cause you give that. You give like, okay, I'm gonna let you say your little ones and twos, and then when it gets too much, I'm gonna drop down. Because no shade, Tiara. Because Tiara said that you were literally up there letting him drag her for 10 minutes without saying anything. How long was he dragging her before you dropped down?
child, yeah, if you have a
Oh,
gifting badge and you're being disrespectful and your color hasn't changed, my admins will kick you out. I don't care. Because you had that color for years. Okay? I'm exaggerating, but
no
come on.
shade.
All right? You can't
Because
say you want to change.
the girls who send you 10 beans and be trying to be all up in the mess every day, but never sending more. But how long was he dragging her? Because she said he was up there for 10 minutes talking while you didn't say shit.
He said about 2 minutes worth of stuff. Then he went into Messy Joe. Okay, then
Okay.
he went into Messy Joe, and I said, okay, now wait a minute, now you're doing too much. Because truth of the matter is that really has nothing to do with me. You literally have this man mugshot up, okay? That's a beef between you and him. She's grown. She make her own decisions. If she want to go after that man like that, then that's it. That's it. That's all. I
Has
have nothing
anyone
to do with
sent
it.
Messy Caller the receipt yet of
Let
all
me
the
see.
mug shots and the charges?
Let me
Did
see.
you get it yet?
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I think I have something here. Yeah, Messy Joe sent me something. Hold on. But is he on the sex registry? Is what I am asking. That's what you guys. I don't want to see the counts. Is he on the sex registry? That's the question.
So what are the counts for and how recent are they? Because people are saying what he did to his children and stuff like that.
Hold on. Let me look at this. Okay, let me look at this real quick. Hold on.
So
These
y'all
are
all mad now at Messy
charges.
Caller?
These are charges. Where is he on the sex
Yeah, yeah.
registry?
Anyone? Big Messy Joke? You want to come back up?
Hold on.
Anyone?
Because
What
this
he
this
did
is
what, to his
ridiculous.
kids? Oh my God.
MessyCaller, if that man was working at a McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's with underage people, 5 or 6 of those underage people could have got together because they don't like his motherfucking ass and said that he was being inappropriate, talking inappropriate to them. And by law, the police has to fill out an arrest and put charges on him. I'm with you on this one. Was he convicted? I don't fuck with Adrian. I don't like Adrian. But was Adrian convicted and is he on the registry? Because if they found his ass guilty, like you saying, he would be on the registry and he would have done time. That's just like if like
When you
that's
say if
just
your
like
badge hasn't changed, does that apply to Prince Jay as well?
well, baby, I have gifted MessyCaller thousands of in beans since I've been back over here in the
Oh,
past
okay. Just
24
asking.
hours.
Just
Okay, yeah.
asking. Okay.
Okay, so MessyCaller. If a 16-year-old or 17-year-old right now was to say MessyCaller sexually harassed me, the police is going to put out a warrant for your goddamn arrest with no proof. And you're going to have to go to court and sit down in jail and prove your innocence. That's all I'm going to say. And I can't stand Adrian ass. I just can't. But see, let me just say this. It's a lot of motherfuckers in here that done shit to children. They just won't speak up. Like no other got 60 fucking counts of domestic violence for beating the fuck out of women, and he was allowed to stay over here every motherfucking day for months. I told you this yesterday. You have 3 and 4 thousand people in your room on a daily. If everybody decided to be honest and come up here and tell what the fuck they done been through, you would be surprised what the fuck all of these people on Bigo done been through. You need to move on from this situation and talk about what the fuck happened yesterday between you and your family, because this is the type of shit that will actually make you lose support. Sitting up here going along with this bullshit and these weird ass questions.
You're absolutely right. You're correct in that because it don't make no sense. Why are you guys talking to me about this man past? It really has nothing to do with me. He's on the app, so why aren't you guys going to Bigo if it's really an issue?
I think people are trying to figure out what the fuck happened between you. Well, I know I am trying to figure out what the fuck happened between you and Tierra because I heard her story and she was going off yesterday about it. So everyone was coming in there. So I think people are just trying to get clarification. The Adrian stuff is just part of it because people were finding out the stuff that happened with him and the children. So I think they're focused more on what the fuck happened with you and Tierra and why
Yeah,
we're here. But I'm
yeah.
gonna drop down. Thank you, Messy Caller.
Okay, you're welcome and thank you. Go ahead, Messy Joe.
I'm gonna just say this real quick, and I'm done with it. I really don't care what y'all do. Hell, I got shit to do today. But I just say this. I just sent you the paperwork so you can see, and he did plead guilty. He he took a lower plea, basically. That's what he did.
Messy Joe, let me ask you a question. Messy Joe, come back up here real quick because I'm not doing nothing on the back end anymore. Are you Tiara's admin? I'm not doing anything else on the back end. Are you her admin? Because if you are, and I'm not doing this, please just hear me out before you go off. If you have
I'm not
admin,
about to go off, Missy Caller.
okay.
I'm
If
not
you
about to
have,
go off.
okay, if you are her admin and you are my family, and know when she's gonna drag me, that's what she does. I don't tell nobody what to do, but that's what I just don't want. Now, if you want to be in her live, it's okay. You can just drop your badge and you can still come in alive. It is quite fine with me, but I cannot have that. I cannot have that
Okay.
because
Okay. Well,
it will look
let
like.
me see.
And I
Okay,
know you
Missy
like.
Caller. That's fine.
Okay, I know you like her or whatever the case is, but hey, do what you do.
Okay, that's
All
fine,
right.
Missy Caller.
All right. Thank you, Messy Joe.
Let's call it.
Yes.
This is between me and you. There's because it sounds like she was hurt. And I'm hearing her side. I heard your side, and I hear everything. It just. I know this is like this all happened very fast. There's no way y'all can make up. And I asked her the same thing, and she was just, she sounded hurt. She just sounded hurt because she sounded like she supported you. She was, she really was taking. And I even called her on something. Messy called her. I said, don't. I hope you don't go to the ops and start saying stuff and start being, joining people and all this because you fell out and y'all are mad. I hope it doesn't turn to that because that's what a lot of people in Bigo like to do. You know what I'm saying? If you really supported someone, you would,
You
stuff
guys gotta
happened. But
hold the calls. I'm sorry, Robert. Please hold the calls,
no, you're
okay?
fine.
You guys know I can't really pick up the phone right now, okay? I'll pick up the phone soon. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Robert.
Yeah. No, because this is just fresh and it's sensitive and it's like she really is hurt, Messy Caller, and and I'm not blaming you for anything. I'm just saying she sounded hurt. She sounded like she really wanted to defend you, and she was just when she found some stuff out, she thought you were on her side with certain stuff, but she also is very sensitive in this moment. So, is there any way possibly down the line that there could be, I know you said you're not doing anything to back up, but a conversation or a makeup or just
No.
an
I
explanation
don't
from
want
both of
nothing.
y'all?
I don't want nothing. Tiara saying she's on my hit list. I don't want nothing to do with her
Oh,
because
not
she
the
had
hit
no.
list. Wait a minute.
No, because she had no reason to go live. She dragged the situation between myself and Prince J because she wanted attention. That is an attention demon that she has.
Oh,
Okay, how do you go live and then forget about your father? You left your father at the dinner table, but you so busy coming
oh,
after me. How
oh
does
my
that
God, I
work?
gotta go, mess. Oh Lord.
How does that work? You literally left your daddy at the dinner table worried about me. And what kind of a nurse hit the live able to go live? Huh? What's going on? You on vacation or something like that? Or they sent you on vacation? You on a permanent vacation? What's going on with you? Because I don't know any nurse that's able to do this. I'm sorry. She said some crazy things about me last night. I'm on it this morning.
Well, hurry up.
So, girl,
Oh, hey.
hey,
Well, it's a beautiful day in Zamunda.
uh,
And I just for me, I just
okay.
wish that you wouldn't have talked about this topic because it's plenty more things to talk about instead of this. Because one thing that's very sensitive about the topic is the Adrian situation because it is receipts out there and you just constantly and answering questions and lining up with Trina B and doing all that stuff, this shit is meant to hurt your platform. And
It
what
is.
you should have did was pay it at dust. You know that motherfucking Sue Woo went back to her motherfucking boyfriend that bopped her in her head and Diddy bopped all on her. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things that you could have talked about,
You're
but
right.
yet you gave this light so Trina B could come and run his mouth and do the most and not make no sense looking like a retard. And then you got this man that's a pedophile that's sensitive to young ladies and people with children that you sat up here and talked about that's gonna have people scratching their heads wondering what the fuck going on. You should have left this shit alone and paid her dust. That's what you should have did. But look, it's always a beautiful day in Zamunda, I promise you. Can you drop me? Because I'm driving.
All right.
You have a good one.
Same to you. Hey, good morning, Doctor.
MessyCaller, I just wanted to say you don't have to explain yourself about why you don't want to fuck with Tierra, especially from an injured fucking faggot like God Zeus. Because
Hold up, Dr. S. Hold up.
hold on, bitch.
I'm so
I'm
sick of y'all
motherfucking talking.
about.
Hold on,
Wait,
bitch.
wait. I'm
No,
so
no.
sick of y'all
Hold on,
talking
ho.
about.
Let me
It's
motherfucking finish my
MessyCaller's
statement,
live,
bitch.
and
Hold on.
then y'all
Hold the
telling
fuck on, bitch.
MessyCaller
Hold
not
the
to talk
fuck on,
about
ho.
certain stuff.
Hold on, ho.
He
I
can
ain't
talk
done.
about whatever he wants to talk about. He was
Hold
being
on,
discussed,
bitch. Let me
so he's
finish.
responding.
Hold on.
That's why
Hold the
he's
fuck
talking
on.
about it.
Hold on.
Stop
Hold
saying,
on.
stop telling
Hold
them
on.
it's
Can
his
you mute
live
this
and then saying what he
motherfucker?
should and
Mute
shouldn't
this
talk
fucking
about.
faggot. Mute
What the
this
fuck?
bitch. Let me finish my statement. Cause bitch, if I recall, because it's quite ironic, Zeus, that you want them to be friends again, but bitch, we wanted you to be friends again with Stone, 20, Ham Cost K, motherfucking Low, and your ass told us to shut the fuck up and man our own motherfucking business, bitch. So
Dr.
why
S,
the
you know
fuck
that's
can't
way
you go do
different.
the same thing?
You
Shut
know
your
that's
faggot
way
ass.
different. You know that's way different. He's trolling. Pay him no attention.
All right.
He's gonna talk about it because it's his live. Y'all say MessyCaller is your live. Talk about whatever, and then y'all get up and tell him that he shouldn't talk about it. He was being discussed by Tierra. He's being discussed by Trina currently. He's being double beagled by people. He's also being accused of letting someone who's got motherfucking a registered sex offender and all these charges support him and gift him. So he's gonna talk about it. If y'all don't want him to talk about it, leave the live. I don't understand how y'all say it's his live and then tell him what he shouldn't talk about.
Miss Nisi, I see your comment. I think that this is what you want or whatever the case is. There's no hurt in Tiara. This was malicious intent. There's no hurt in Tiara. I think we all have to know the difference. This was malicious intent. She's been wanting to do this because there was no way that you would just hit your live and do that. This is malicious intent. I can see right through it. Now she wants to play this game and want y'all to feel sorry for her. Who went after who? I didn't go after you, sweetheart. You hit your live on me. This could have been talked about on the back end and told me how you really felt about it. She act like I stayed on that man's panel. I got down. It was no need for her to go off like that. No need. Oh Lord. Let me answer this phone. Good morning. Go ahead, caller.
Hello. So I'm confused. So she's mad at MessyCaller for sitting on the panel letting the man drag, but the whole time he was admin for her. He was her admin, and the whole thing is she's just mad that he's back with Prince J. Because all the time everybody has came to MessyCaller live previously and said they have fucked Tiara having MessyCaller name in her mouth, dragging him on other people's lives, doing other things. She kicked everybody out of MessyCaller rules. So now when it's about her, she has a problem with it. And trying to blow John Dixon up and sending Dixon shit in the back end, knowing that MessyCaller was doing with these same people. So when it's all about that Prince J shit. You cannot run MessyCaller rule. This is MessyCaller rule. You're mad because he's best friends with fucking Prince J, and Prince J has been gifting him down way more than you. You gotta be fair. You're mad because the man said your name. That's the only reason why you're fucking mad. As soon as he took Big Mama fucking bag and Big Mama admin, you started your life and let Big Mama drug him. How is that? What kind of shit is that? But you mad that Mr. Carter was there for a situation when he wasn't in control, but you gotta make this shit make sense. This is the way you got your clout, this is the way you got your view, because it was all about Prince Day. And then you want that line in Prince Day behind Mr. Carter, lying in Prince Day face, knowing you want to be funny, keep the Tommy K name in your mouth, but then if jump in our mind and say, oh, Mr. Carter, they talked about you. But then you over here keep the name in your mouth. This was the way to get your content in, and you need to stop saying the next conversation. You did what you did. It doesn't
Absolutely. Thank you. Go ahead, Miss Nisi. Hold on one second, Prince J. Good morning.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but I go into our room a lot. But that situation with the guy Adrian, someone brought that to her room. I was in there, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And they were like, "Yeah, Miss Teresa's talking about it now." Then Lady B came over there, and they were all acting like he had been convicted of it. And she was like, "Oh, he's admin in her room and she was admin in his room." So I must have missed a lot of it because I didn't know that you and her had a disagreement. But I can say this. Just as I go into Tiara room when you go off, I used to do the same thing. Go in Prince's room.
Yeah.
When Prince J started saying things that I was uncomfortable with,
Yes.
and I still love him to death, I just stopped going into his room because I didn't want to get caught up in the middle of anything.
Yeah.
And maybe she just backed you up too much and she just got caught up. But I think that you all should have a talk on the back end because that's one chick
Mm.
that really do love you. She really cares about
Mm-mm.
MC.
Mm-mm. 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 Oh no, Miss Nisi. Mm-mm.
I,
Oh no, Miss
Mm-mm.
Lisa, what? I didn't come in
You
your
didn't. I
room
don't.
every
I think.
to go
Okay.
out.
I think that you didn't. And I still love you, Miss Nisi. It ain't no pressure. I think you had to hear it for yourself. See, what people don't realize, me and Messy Caller were shady to each other for months. I
mhm.
never joined Messy Caller family. I never told Messy Caller who you should and shouldn't have in your room. Even when I was into it, I was in this motherfucker swinging every motherfucking day. It ain't really probably about 10 people in this room probably liked me when I was getting in this box every fucking day going back and forth with people. And I stayed in here. I didn't hit my live saying, "Oh, Messy Caller, you let them people drag me." We went to my live and we laughed about it. Tierra has an obsession with Messy Caller. Why should it hurt any admin that Messy Caller say, "Well, I'm going to allow this person back in my room"? This is an app where we have fun. Messy Caller making money. People not going to like each other and people not going to get along. Messy Caller, I'm finna say this and you better not drop me. How in the fuck can Trina B say
Oh,
anything about somebody being a pedophile and having sexual assault charges when his son has the charges and he deny it every motherfucking day? It's the same thing. Now you are such a horrible person for dealing with that man. Well, what do people think about Trina B? Because Trina B will get on this motherfucker every day and say, "My son wasn't convicted, but your son has the same fucking charges that Adrian have." The same charges. You can get on this motherfucker all day and say, he wasn't convicted, he didn't do it, but he has the charges. That's just the truth. So
Right.
let that shit go. And I feel like this shit with Tierra was playing, and I'm not saying it because I don't like her. If y'all remember when I started hitting the motherfucking live, I went 7 months before I got into it with any motherfucking body. I didn't hit my live button and start coming out the big broadcasters. I hit my live button and big broadcasters came to my motherfucking room and sat on my panel, and we all had a good time. Tierra hit her live button coming after big broadcasters.
yes,
And guess
sir.
what now? She came after her fucking founder, and it looked like she trying to turn all his motherfucking gifters against him. It was only about 5 or 6 of y'all that came to my fucking live and started gifting me when I became a host. Messy Caller gifters ain't in my fucking room every day gifting me down.
I got you, lady.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
you misunderstood what I said. Maybe you
See,
misunderstood
hold
what
on, Miss Niecy, because it's frustrating. Messy Caller people is not in my room till this day gifting me down.
That's
I
true.
built a lane for myself. And I started hitting the motherfucking live button under Petty Banks, not Messy Caller.
I'm not even speaking of gifts.
I got you guys. I'm
I
gonna
No,
was
let
I'm
y'all
talking.
get
not
back.
talking about gifts. I'm just saying, see, what I'm saying, Miss Niecy, and I love you. And I'm going to let you talk and I'm going to get down. What I'm saying is you didn't hear Tierra yesterday, so you don't know
I
what
did.
she said about Messy
I,
Caller. It seemed like it was planned. Now she finna, Messy Caller don't have no content. I'm finna bring my son on here. I'm finna bring my daughters on here. I'm finna bring his baby mamas on here. We finna shake this motherfucking app up. Messy Caller, all he care about is money. He wants more beans and more beans. And sometimes I feel like hell, he be talking to me like she took it there last night. But let me
oh,
get the fuck down. And y'all can have the live. I done said enough. But you got to catch the recap, Miss Niecy. She planned this
oh,
shit out. And as far as I'm concerned, she planned it out with Miss Shepherd.
All right, Lady B, you can come
you can
up.
drop me. I'm not touching it. drop me, please? Mm.
Yeah. It's all right. Miss Nisi, just, I know that. Thank you, Prince. Thank you. Listen, you know, I can't tell nobody what to do or whatever the case is, but bottom line is she's wrong. She's wrong. She had no reason to go live and drag me and do all the things that she did last night. It was beyond insane. She dragged me for at least 2 hours. It didn't make any
Oh my.
sense. It's no talking to her. This is what she wanted to do. I remember that the lady, I won't mention her name, she said there were admins that were having a meeting on the back end. And these girls' names were mentioned. The very ones that are not here today.
Okay.
Oh, Lord
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, I just thought I would let you know that situation was brought to her life. So I don't know. Have
I'm
a
not
good
being
one.
fierce and I'm not kicking
Stress
you
over
out, Prince. I'm not being fierce and I'm not kicking you out, Prince Jay. But because you are into it with Tierra, you are saying all of this. But technically, Tierra should be here over you in terms of messy caller stuff because you were the one who also was siding with Ashley, who's no longer allowed in his live at all about his real life personal stuff. So if you want to talk about levels of things that are going on, you shouldn't be here at all. Because Messy Call is not even letting Ashley in his room for all the stuff that was going on that you were siding with. And Tierra was fighting and swinging for his ass, even though they're into it right now, when Ashley was doing all of that stuff and you were sitting with Ashley on her side.
Well,
That's all.
well, but okay. So I hear that, but it was really just a ploy. I hear what you're saying, Robert, but it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay. So here, there you go.
Now,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Caller,
Good
how
morning.
you doing, sweetheart?
Good
I
again.
don't tell you how to run your room, who you should sit with, but that's a watery-eyed demon. He is coming in here to steal, kill, and destroy. This man taunted you for months, spoke on your name, spoke on your platform, spoke on the very same women he over here trying to get you to go against. Now, I don't get in your business. You understand what I'm saying? But if it's not about beans, it's not about nothing. It's about you and Tierra. And if you were able to sit back here for a couple of months and forgive him, who the fuck is he to tell you that you shouldn't be talking to fucking Tierra? This right here is crazy. Now, I love you. I'm gonna drop because I'm not trying to make this about me and nobody else. But MessyCaller, he need to go sat his ass down. He need to be the last motherfucker up here telling you what the fuck you should be doing now. If you want to stand on your business, you stand on your business. But he should not be up in here. That's like gaslighting. That's like causing, you know what I'm saying, dividing. Who the fuck is he? MessyCaller, you can do what you want to do, baby. You can do what you want to do.
All right.
Love you, boots. You
I
understand
love
what I'm
you too.
saying?
All right. I hear exactly what you're saying, Lady B. I hear exactly what you're saying. I understand.
I,
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Thank you. It's just like I don't like being put in this. It's difficult. It really
right.
is. Because I
I
try to
know.
please everybody. You understand what I'm
I know you
saying?
do.
I try to
I
be
do. I
there,
do,
and
Messi.
it's a shame before God that people are coming after me like this. They really
I've been
are.
you. I know you. Been you. I know you, and I lost my whole platform.
Thank you,
This
Lady
is
B.
why I'm telling you, don't you just do what you. I've been you. You
Thank
understand
you.
what I'm saying? I've been on this side. I've been on this side. I've had Prince J's in my room. I know what it's like to get turned on. Somebody calling me sister. I know what it's like. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not speaking from a place that I wasn't around on or didn't. I've been on here for almost 4 years, and these are difficult decisions. And one of the decisions that I've learned is to keep it off the app. If you notice, I don't bring it on the app. If I have a problem with any one of the people that I take it, I get it off.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. I'm gonna allow you to respond. Just hold on 1 second. Because she didn't say anything crazy. She didn't say nothing too crazy, Prince J. I will allow you, but when she's done, I'll let you up. Go ahead, Lady B. I'm sorry.
It's like now, you know what I'm saying? Now, after he done came over here and then divided, now you want to fucking sit up here and now he gonna sit up here and say he ain't drag you down was content. What if Tierra said it was content? You understand what I'm saying? Like now it's okay for you to drag him and troll him, but now when she does it, now she was never there for you. Like we got to make it make sense. Now I listen. I have many things that I want to say about this whole Tierra and you situation, but I'm gonna let you deal with it. I'm not gonna put no hot sauce on it because I give a fuck about your platform. If somebody cares about your platform, they're gonna sit here and make things worse. Now, of course, I could say a lot,
Right.
but I won't. This is your platform. Remember that you are the big broadcaster.
Right. Right.
He has not been here. And he has not. As a matter of fact, he was the main one that turned on you first.
Got gray hair. Is that?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you serious, gray hair? Yes, I understand.
What did gray hair say?
She
What did gray hair say?
Gray
I didn't
hair.
even see my sister in order.
Gray hair.
But you said like who?
If that's what you
You
want to
turned
do,
on
then
him.
go ahead and do it.
I never turned. Never turned on MessyCaller. So that's something you ain't gonna say. Now I understand. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it because MessyCaller has sold the story many times, and so have I.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that poaching thing was wrong by MessyCaller. I said what I said. Right. They ain't turn on him. I spoke to my platform.
All right. Absolutely. All right. Let me allow the people to respond real quick. Hold on, you guys.
Okay, now MessyCaller, this has nothing to do with me and has that whole live yesterday had everything to do with Adrian and her feeling some type of way about you sitting over there. MessyCaller, if you recall, right after this shit happened, where was Ashley Shepherd? She was in your agency owner room, right? And he said, MessyCaller, I'm going to bring her up. And you said, no, I don't want to come up with her. So, Robert, you were entertaining her as well. Everybody was entertaining her. Now, let me go back to Lady B, and I'm going to try to be respectful because I know that's your girl. Lady B, when I first started sitting with you told me while I was sitting in your box, MessyCaller would turn on his dead mother for Tommy K. And you called him everything but a child of God. Now, if he forgave you and he deal with you, why shouldn't he be able to forgive me and deal with me? You don't have a platform to be destroyed, and that's why you're over here and that's why you're mad. Have a good fucking day, Lady B. You ain't no saint. You talk shit about people every fucking day. And the moment, and guess what? To put the icing on the cake, she still deals with China Red and calls her sister. Everybody deal with somebody on this motherfucker that don't like somebody for content. But Prince J the bad guy. Wake the fuck up. This is not about no fucking Prince J. I never had MessyCaller badge. I was a shit talker and a gifter. And ain't shit changed about Prince J. I'm still gonna be a shit talker and I'm still gonna be a gifter. And I'm gonna repeat it. God forgive me, MessyCaller. I'm not trying to strike a nerve. When I didn't even know who the fuck Lady B was going over there trying to be nice and send her a few beans. She said that motherfucking MessyCaller would turn on his dead mother for Tommy K. And you forgave her. So what's the fuck the difference? Get the fuck up out of here, lady.
I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. Now, I was respectful. I let him finish everything. First of all, Ashley has been in my box plenty of times. There is not one video or clip. I'll give you $1,000 where you can sit here and have me say what Ashley Shepherd did was right and what Ashley Shepherd did was okay. What I did say is Ashley Shepherd worked her set because she's crazy as hell, and that's what Ashley Shepherd did. But there are plenty of clips of you agreeing with Ashley Shepherd and actually asking and saying they found MessyCaller's information and asking for more. And Ashley Shepherd's not allowed in here during that time period while this is going on. So what I was saying is, while Tierra was in here swinging her motherfucking fist around and ripping her motherfucking wig off for MessyCaller, and which is one of the reasons why she's upset, you were in here entertaining the same bitch who's not allowed into his room because of all the stuff that she did. Somebody stop me if I'm wrong. And mind you, whatever MessyCaller feels, he can feel. But the reality of it is, it also, if MessyCaller can have all these people in his room who've said shit about his dead mama, who've said shit about his job and all of that, who have entertained these people, why the fuck can't the next person? Ashley Shepherd goes from room to room to room. But the real issue here we're trying to talk about is the issue that happened between MessyCaller and Tierra. And Tierra, the reality of it is, and I've said this before, Tierra was in here, MessyCaller, he's going to work his set, he's going to feel how he wants to feel about the situation. MessyCaller, I'm not telling you not to deal with it and feel how you feel, because it's your interaction and whatever happened. But what I'm saying is the same person who you were agreeing with, the same person, Prince J, that you were entertaining and literally being like, ooh, find the information. Ooh, they got this and that. Ooh, this is where he works. Ooh, while MessyCaller was over here screaming and going through it, is the same person who's not allowed back into the room. But now you're here telling MessyCaller not to fuck with the same bitch who was swinging for him, whether he feels like it was content or not, when you was up there agreeing with the bitch who got him doxxed. Make that make sense.
All right, let me let the people up really quickly. What is it that you want?
MessyCaller, I'm gonna say this about Prince J real quick. And I'm gonna use an example. MessyCaller, as long as me and you been getting into it, have I said anything about your mama?
Not that I know of. No, not that I know of.
As long as me and you been getting into it, have I ever tried to dox you and get your job taken?
Not no, no, not that I know of.
I keep it on Bigo. Anything that goes on Bigo, me, I may be messing towards you on Bigo, but I've never tried to mess with your real life. See, the difference is Prince J have tried to mess with your real life. He has tried to set with people to try to destroy your real life. I have never did that. I've never, ever in my life, because I don't do that. I give you the same energy that you gives me. If you give me message vibes, I'm gonna give you message vibes right back to you.
But
If you message towards me, that's the way I match energy. So I'm never going to do that
but
unless
Trina,
somebody do that to me.
Trina, Trina, Trina.
Prince J, no matter talked about my kids. Prince J, no matter talked about my son, my grandbaby, my mama, my dad. I give them the same energy. So when I go dark on these motherfuckers, it's warranted.
Trina, Trina. Now, what you did
And
last.
Prince J was just talking about my son when his daddy don't fuck him in his ass. And he been sucking his daddy dick all his
This
life.
Correct the
live for
action.
entertainment. This live for entertainment purposes only.
Correct the action.
This live for entertainment.
I ain't got nothing to do with that bullshit and stuff. I was swinging for you and God Zeus. Your
Yes.
founder can vouch for that. My thing is, I need clarity with you, MessyCaller.
Yes.
Did you just say, like a few minutes ago, MessyCaller, if a man is indeed a pedophile and he touched someone's children, boy or girl, if he did his time, all is good after that. Is that how you feel?
No, that's not what I mean. What I'm saying to you what I'm saying to you is that Jesus will forgive you. So why can't I forgive you? If Jesus forgives
I'm
me
not
for all the
Jesus,
wrong done,
baby. You touch a child,
for
I got
all
to
the
take
wrong,
your ass out.
for all,
We're not Jesus.
no, no, no. Let me get you down. Let me hold on. Hold on 1 second, smooth operator. Hold on, because I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know what you got going on, but y'all not gonna make this a thing. I didn't say you were Jesus. You could never be stand walking his shoes. None of us could. I never said that. Okay? Don't try to get up here and question me and all of this and all of that. Y'all always trying to take somebody down. And y'all think y'all slick with it. What is wrong with you guys? Y'all do way too much. A lot of it is, if y'all don't think I know who smiles on my face, but the moment the chance that they get, they gonna stab me in my back. If y'all think I don't know that, you dead wrong for getting up here saying that. Cause what are you getting out of it? Good
Good
morning.
morning,
Good
sunshine.
morning to you.
Baby, can I just tell you something real quick? And I came out of the window because I really wanted to tell you this. Stop letting these people poke at you and you react. Sometimes you got to let people do what they do and not respond. Everything said does not deserve a response. This is the way the app goes, and we're not going to play like you haven't been on the phone and watching this for years. You know how this goes.
Absolutely.
I'm not. Listen, where was this energy for Keith? Thank you. I love you too. Um, that's the way these people are. They're gonna poke at you. Shut up. Shut up, Robert. They're gonna poke at you and poke at you until they get a response from you. You don't need to respond to everything. If you and Tierra are having an issue, then that's between you and Tierra, right? Granted, she may have brought it to the app, whoop de woo, wham wham, but she rode hard for you. That's between you and her. Let it go, let it fly, deal with it however you're going to deal with it. You don't need to tell these people because they're going to take it and twist it and turn it into something that it's not. With that being said, much love. Have a good day.
All right. Same to you. Same to you. Well, I have to say this, Miss P. You know what? Yeah, she was in here or whatever, but that was her way of, Let me say this real quick. If I catch it that you are constantly jumping in and out of my box all the time, I'm going to embarrass you. That's moving forward. Because I'm gonna say why you in the box. This is like your fifth time in the box. Especially if I know that you're trying to become a host or whatever, that's what needs to happen. I'm going to say to you, why are you always in this box? Because it's a repetitive thing. This is not my first go around with this. This is certainly not the second time. It has happened time and time and time again. They go live, they drag me, they become hosts and all this. And no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm really sick and tired of it. I'm really, really, really sick and tired of it. Thank you, Grandma D. Thank you. Let me let the people up real quick.
Okay, let me say let me say this. It's gonna be a little, long because I'm long with it. But let me just say this, right? Y'all had a problem with Messy Caller coming on here, right? Getting off when he got off, hitting his motherfucking 5 stars, and then coming back and getting a fucking box. Y'all had a problem with that because some of y'all hosts couldn't understand how the fuck he got to 5 fucking stars and then leave and come back. Y'all got mad because he did what he was supposed to do when you come on this app. Entertain for a minute and get the fuck off and get his fucking beans. That's what he did. Then y'all got a problem with that. Now y'all want emotions. Y'all act like y'all want to sleep with this man. It's all these things going on with y'all. This shit is very confusing and crazy. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all act like y'all need a somebody to be on the mental for y'all to oh, you know what? I rode for him. Did he ask you to ride for him? Did he ask you to jump off the bridge with no parachute? Did he
Right.
ask that from y'all? He didn't ask that from y'all. All he said was, can you gift me? Get me to 5 stars. Who in the box? That's what Messy Caller was doing. And then all these emotions, I fucked with you. I fucked with you. Thank you for fucking with him. But why do y'all need more that comes with it? If this app is telling you to come here to give content, to show your talent, throw beans, why the fuck y'all can't handle that? Why y'all can't handle that this man is not like every other host? I don't understand. Y'all keep pulling and want him to be something that he's not. That shit is crazy. Just because y'all used to something else doesn't mean that he has to be used to it. Grow the fuck up. Y'all crazy. And this is why I told you, Messy Caller, you should have just paid this shit dust.
Yeah.
Because now you see that they going ahead and they pulling from every which way. They even brung Prince J to the shit. Now, at the end of the day, This woman came over here, knew that MessyCaller was getting over 1,000 fucking people every day in his room. And that's what a lot of people came over here for. Everybody that get those thousands of people in their room, they already got the people that they really fuck with. This was a new way for somebody to come up and see somebody that they have somebody to say, oh, this is their right hand man, and they fuck with him. Like, yeah, y'all weird, and y'all need to see what the fuck really going on. That lady sat up there and did what the fuck she did because she wanted to do it. It wasn't because Prince Jay came over there and this and that and the third. Because if a motherfucker fuck with you, they fuck with you. It don't matter who the fuck come around, because at the end of the day, they respect you. And they know that they fuck with you. And they know how you feel about them, and they feel about you. Ain't no ands, ifs, and buts. Y'all always throwing that excuse around so y'all could say some dumb shit. That shit is dumb. She wanted to do it, and that's just what it is. And she diddy bop. So let her diddy rock. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Whoa, she crazy. She crazy. Hey, MessyCaller.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of, it's been so much going on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the thing about it, when you let Prince J back over here, that she took it very personal. That's what I'm seeing. She took it personal because I remember her saying, all right, well, it was something that was said yesterday in the box. She was like, all right, when I do it, kind of comparing what she do with Prince J, I think that would really set her off. But then the Adrian thing, she used that as an excuse. But I think she was mad about you really letting Prince J over here. That thing with Prince J is really personal with her. It's not just Bigo content. She's really mad with him.
All right. That message.
I don't think a lot of people get is that some people loyalty is everything. And just because you may not fuck with a person the way that another person fuck with you doesn't make that person weird or whatever the case may be. And I also feel like she fucked with you. And I think, yes, when Prince J came back around, that shit put the icing on the cake, but she still tried to stay around. But what she said was she started seeing you move funny.
I wasn't moving funny.
But for me, MessyCaller, just Prince J wanted this shit to happen regardless of the fact you could tell by how he came up here today. He didn't even have to say all that. And then he said that we bringing him up. No, you brought yourself up in this. And I just feel like, I want to ask you something, MessyCaller. Do you feel like that I'm loyal to you? Do you feel like I'm here for you?
You still have the badge. Yes, you are. Yes, you still have the badge. I don't want to take your badge, but if you feel the need and you feel like, okay, that's your girl, and you guys have formed, you have a rapport with one another, and if you feel that's what you need to do, but I cannot have nobody in her life admitting for her and have my badge. It's just, it can't work like that. That they already call me a punk, already say I'm weak. That's gonna look even crazier. That's gonna look even crazy, more crazy than what it is.
Can I ask you a serious question, Mr. Caller? And please
Yeah.
be honest, as you usually are. Were you a little hurt or surprised when Tierra took it to the live and talked about you the way she did?
No, because that's what she does. I kicked Tiara out of my life several times, and that's what you guys are forgetting. I dropped her badge. This is not her first
Mm.
time her badge has been taken. I took it before. So I knew Tiara was going to turn on me. This is what she does. She has a history.
But if it's
I
but
don't
if
think
it's
that
hot,
she was trying to I really don't think she was trying to turn on you. I think that all this shit happened for a reason. I don't feel like it was like she said some stuff yesterday, but I feel like it was out of anger. But I feel
Yes,
like y'all should be
yes.
able to talk about it. If you can talk to Prince J did most of the shit that Tierra did. But you
Well, he
saying that you
didn't.
would never talk
nah,
to her again.
Prince Jay was telling Ashley to keep going with Docs and Messy
Exactly.
Caller.
He did even
Tierra ain't
worse
done
stuff. Like
that.
that's what
Prince
get
Jay
me.
was
Like
doing
Messi Tyler,
worse.
that's what make
Prince
me
Jay was
feel
doing
like
the stuff
is
that
there
Ashley's
any
not invited into
like the
this room
people
to
that
do.
really fuck with you, like I feel like, do you really fuck with them? Or is you really just here for a bean?
let me just say
That's
this
my
too.
question.
Let me just say this too, and I'm gonna go. Oop,
Hold on.
wait.
Hold on.
Oh,
Because you can't say that to me, Messy Joe. Because when I ask you not to
I'm
do no
not some
person,
asking you a question.
no. I know you're asking me a question, but it seems like you didn't respect me when I told you several times and told the admin several times that I don't like talking like this. Don't do no personal kicks.
And I understand
For
that's what
some reason, you can't keep your hand off the trigger. That's why I took your admin. So we got to make this make
this
sense.
ain't for me. This ain't about the. I'm not mad about you taking the admin messy caller.
But it
That ain't even about that for me.
coincides.
If I was mad, I
But it
wouldn't be.
coincides.
I
But it
wouldn't be here.
coincides. It coincides. Okay, it makes sense. That it absolutely does. Because you're saying that what am I here for? Yes, I am.
And that person that I kicked that day, she was. Have you seen her again?
I have
No,
not.
because she was never. She was here for Prince Jay. That's why she kept jumping in and out the box. She never even sent you a gift.
That's not. But she had a right to her.
You said don't kick your gifters. That's what you said. None of your gifters.
Then when I get to taking admins and all of that, then it's a problem.
What are you yelling for, Messy Caller?
No, that's Robert. And you give your opinions. Playing the recording. Why you fuck with somebody else doing it?
wait, when he got Messy Joe, hold up, Messy caller. When he got Messy Joe right here, he said, "And look, mid sentence, y'all.
I said no personal
He
kick.
said, hey,
Why
y'all.
is that so hard to understand?
And Messy Joe." So wait,
Stop.
let me just say this though too, because I can't just make it seem like I'm coming after Messy caller here and figuring out his side. Tierra, and I said this to you in your live. I understand. It seems like you're hurting everything, but when you fall out with someone and then you start to say stuff towards the situation of the person that you fell out with that you know would affect them, it makes it seem as if you had that motive to come after them the whole time. And that's where I think Messy Caller is trying to put two and two together and feeling like, because now that y'all have fell out, the fact that you were saying certain things that you feel like he deserved or who he's trying to be like, that's now making Messy Caller question were you ever really his friend? And I understand that side as well.
Exactly.
Because why can't y'all just fall out, read the dog shit out the person? Why do y'all have to either consider going to the ops, being friends with the ops, joining the ops, anything of that nature? Why does that have to happen? Like that makes the person who was fucking with you question were you ever really they friend? Because we know that's the Bigo culture. You girls will fall out with someone, and then the bitch they've been at it with that's really doxed them or going after them or tried to get them fired, y'all then will go sit on their panel and apologize or be besties with them. Not saying that's what Tierra is doing, but I'm guessing that's how Messy Caller is feeling like because she was going live saying certain things.
Absolutely. Justice Sip, I'm sorry, Justice Sip, come up real quick. Justice Sip, where are you? Where are you, Justice Sip? My apologies. Get in the queue, Justice Sip, if you're still here. Get in the queue, Justice Sip. I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm trying to bring you up. I am her. I'm trying to bring you up. So,
Good morning, Messy
good
Caller
morning.
and
Good morning.
chat. I just want to say you control your room, but I think you should start watching the people who you let come in your box. Cause Trina B, he was just over there saying that he ain't finna allow you. He finna read you, Ashley and Prince J. And then he came to your live with a different personality.
That's what he does. Thank you, Shea Butter. That's I ain't paying Trina no
That was
attention,
it.
honestly. Thank you. Okay. You might have. I am her. You have to leave the live and come all the way back in. Let me let. We're about to shift gears and get into the madness. The rest of the madness that I seen yesterday, we got to get into it. Thank you. That IT number. Message. Hey.
I'm not 100% sure what happened with Tiara and all of this bullshit or whatever, but what I would say is it sounds like it just comes down to a matter of respect, and this goes back to like day one when it came with you. You know what I mean? You always go through this with just different people, like opinions, how you should run your life, how you should respond, da 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 da. And it's just this time, you know, it's just like shit you always go through. And I hope you are learning like how to navigate Bigo, because you've been here for too long for this shit to keep happening to you. Like, this is like the fourth person.
Yeah, it
So
is.
at this point, I'm happy you're saying that, you know what, don't come in my box. I'm going to be living in whoever, because this shit is happening too much. And you need to recognize when you say don't kick, like, and stand on it. Like, you know what I mean? You got to be old school Bigo host. You need to be that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, OG Mel. Thank you. I mean it. You get in my queue one too many times, and if I feel like you clout chasing and really, and I feel like you're gonna turn on me in the long run, thank you, OG Mel. I'm gonna call you out. Call me whatever, say whatever. If I feel like you clout chasing and I know you're gonna turn on me, as soon as you get mad at me, oh, I'm gonna call you right on out. I'm gonna say you're doing too much. Why are you in the box? Now, when it comes to Messy Joe been doing this. This is what Messy Joe do. This is what she does.
Good morning,
Oh, that's
bro.
all
Good
I was
morning.
coming up here to say. That's all I was about to come. And I'm sorry, but that's all I was about to say. I've been doing this. I ain't trying to become no host. I do what I do because this is what I like to do. I like to get in the people box and talk my motherfucking shit. So any bitch got a problem with that, oh well.
I know. I know. That's what you do.
That part. Hey, good morning, bro. Good morning,
Good
beautiful. Y'all
morning.
have a blessed day.
All right. Same to you. Same to you. Thank you so much. Messy Joe been doing this for years. Messy Joe has been doing this for years. It does not. This. What I just said does not pertain to her.
I know you're about to shift gears. Make sure you talk about Diddy, and then also be careful out there, Messy Caller. There was a shooting down during Pride. Someone got shot in the head and someone got shot in the leg 2 days ago in front of the
Yes.
Stonewall. And then
Uh-huh.
also just yesterday in Harlem, someone with a mask shot. Mask was. There was a shootout out there as well, up in Harlem, right in front of one of the gay bars as well. So just be careful out there.
I
It's a little.
will.
Yeah. So just be careful out there in them streets, child. Paul.
Yeah, it's crazy. Good morning. I am her.
Great day, great day. I have a couple things to say. For starters, however we are created, we are related. Okay? It doesn't matter who house you grew up in. It doesn't matter who womb you came out of. However, we are created, we are related. Now, if you can forgive your brother or sister that you live in a house with, why can't you forgive the next man? How dare us ask for forgiveness and we're not willing to give it? To get a blessing, you have to be of blessings. Okay? Another thing, I heard you all speaking about the guy that possibly raped somebody or took somebody pussy or whatever. That's still forgivable. That's still forgivable. And how do we know that it happened? Because it wasn't us. It wasn't us. It didn't happen to us. So how can we prosecute? That's why I say you're guilty until proven innocent.
Lord have mercy.
Because people get
Absolutely.
out all the time for false information.
All right.
That's all. Have a great day.
Same to you. Thank you. Good morning, his lady. What's going on? His lady? I can't hear you. You might have to drop down to come back up. I cannot hear anything. Come right back up, lady.
Girl, speak for your motherfucking self. Messy Caller is a God-fearing man, and he gonna put in church and do what he needs to do. Baby, me on the other hand, I'm speaking for me. I ain't forgiving no sexual motherfucking pedophiles that did anything with children. I ain't ever forgetting no rapist. They ain't coming to my live. They ain't sitting in my motherfucking live. I don't want no beans from them. I don't want shit. Now, like I said, however other people like to move, they like to move because some of y'all, that's how y'all operate, and I have no problem with that. I am still gonna gift Messy Caller, and I'm gonna support him because that's how other people operate, and that is absolutely fine. I won't take that away from them. Me personally, not my thing. Just like I don't like people who motherfucking do certain stuff. That's it. That's all. To each their own. Okay? You crazy as hell. And it's motherfucking innocent until proven guilty.
All right. Yes, his lady. His lady. I can't hear you wherever you are. I just cannot hear you. Because I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Just drop down, I guess, and come right back. I can't hear you. I can't hear word. Y'all hold on 1 second because I really want her to come up. Let's see. His lady? I don't know why I can't hear you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not know why. I don't know why. I'm gonna give it a few more as she tries again. No, I want her in the box. I want her to come in the box. All right, well, let me let this real quick.
How you doing, Messy Caller?
Good
Just
evening.
real quick. First of all, hi, sweethearts. Hi, everybody in the room. Grand Rising. As a God fearing woman myself, I know Jesus does forgive, but y'all got to stop normalizing BS and giving okays for pedophilia and stuff, because it's a no. It's just a no. Yes, we leave it and give it to God, but stop normalizing and desensitizing people to just say that it's okay, because that's giving it a pass to hurt these innocent children and rape women. It is a no. We have judges for a reason. Everybody was appointed for a reason. And as far as I'm concerned, as a God fearing woman,
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but Jesus said no. Thank you.
Okay.
I absolutely disagree.
Good morning, Miss
I
TK.
live by my words because let me tell you something. I was sexually assaulted, and that man didn't even apologize to me, but I forgave him because guess what? I am my brother's keeper. He's sick. He's sick. You don't turn your back on a sick person. You try to help them. And the one that's saying that you can't forgive, baby, you're gonna spend another eternity down here in this hell thinking like that. You have to love everybody equally. I don't give a fuck where you came from. It has to be equal love. Equal. Okay.
All right. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what's going on with his lady. Um,
All right. Real quick, you can forgive, but don't forget, common sense is not common around here. You know what people are. You be done with them. Let God deal with them, because these people on here be watching. I don't want to say no names, but Polygal and TK Ho over here doing what they doing. They still want to rock with them, but they already know who they are. But that's not me for the judge. That's for y'all. If y'all want to be around people like that and fall into stuff that you don't want to deal with, then that's on you. Decisions.
all right, thank you. Yes.
And I was gonna say the same thing because how would y'all feel if God did not forgive y'all for all y'all sins? Y'all not perfect,
No.
but the
I'm sorry.
pedophiles, yeah, y'all something different.
Yeah, amen. That's something different for me. I'm sorry. If you can do it once, if you can do it 5 times, bitch, you can do it again. That's not something that you motherfucking forgive or forget. And you keep them far away from your motherfucking kids, bitch. Bitch, they need to be under the jail.
So his lady,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Good morning to you. What's going on?
Good morning. What's going on? Because I heard that I was mentioned. I was sleeping so good. Now what happened?
What happened was you went live and you were dragging me last night. Did you? Were you or were you not?
I went live and I was dragging you.
What were you saying?
I go live every day, Master Caller, first and foremost. I seen a video in which you were saying, if you have a problem with something, come to me on the back end. And I was very much so triggered by that because I came to you on the back end and then you try to call me out on your live. So I'm confused. I'm not supposed to feel a way about that.
But what
I'm
was the
not.
purpose?
Why come
What
to
was
you on
the
the
wait,
back
wait, wait,
end
wait, wait, wait.
if you're
What was
gonna
the
talk to
purpose?
me on the front end?
What was the
Why
purpose?
not come to me on the
What
back
what
end?
what was the purpose of you mentioning? They told me what you were saying last night.
Can't nobody tell you what I was said better than I motherfucking said. I just told you what I said. You said come to you on the back end, and I came to you on the back end, and then you came on the front end looking for.
I had enough. Get out. I had enough. This is how I have to treat you guys, cause y'all play with me too much. Get out. I had enough. I had enough. The slick talking, always trying to check somebody. I had enough of y'all. Get out my face. And you another one that stay in your feelings. Always emotional. Always, oh, I feel away. You do it all the time. Out. It's time for a few new admins. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Always. That's another one always in her feelings.
Y'all is stressing Auntie Messy out. Y'all better leave. Messy said, I'm sick of it. Excuse me, Messy Caller. Excuse me, Grandma D. Let me just say this. Messy Caller, can you move out the way for a second? Just move a little bit to the right or left while I say this. Just move a little. Put your head to the right or left, because okay. I don't gotta forgive a motherfucking thing. You motherfucking Bible Jesus thumpers be walking around talking about somebody gotta forgive. We ain't gotta forgive shit, bitch. And if that means we going to hell, y'all going to hell with the pastors and the motherfuckers in the church who be fucking on the motherfucking kids, bitch. Because y'all be sitting up here preaching shit while having motherfucking kids out of wedlock, cheating and doing all this other shit. Y'all be some Bible thumpers talking about we gotta forgive. We ain't gotta forgive a fuck ass thing. I ain't forgiving nobody who's no pedophile. I ain't forgiving nobody who's no motherfucking sex offender. I ain't forgiving nobody who raped anybody, bitch. Do I have to live my life motherfucking being angry at them? No. But I'm gonna choose not to be around them. I'm gonna choose not to engage with them. And I'm gonna choose not to do any motherfucking thing with them. If you wanna have that around, that's what you motherfucking get. And when they motherfucking relapse and have a moment where they try to take you or your motherfucking goodies or your kid shit, I don't wanna hear it, bitch.
Hey,
Grandma.
Grandma. Good morning.
What's going on? I see it is working overtime here this morning. I don't have any problem with any of your other admins. I just wanted to come up here and say I just hope that Water Dork bitch is next. That's all.
Oh no! What are you gonna mention Dork for? Dork ain't been around. Dork ain't did nothing. Why you do that, Grandma D? What in the world? No, not Dork.
I'm not I'm sorry. Go ahead, Messi.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not a Bible thumper. For the record, I do not read story books. For the record, I don't go to no one church. For the record, I know right is right and wrong is wrong, and I know we living in hell right now. So if you want to continue to stay in this hell that you're in, that we're in, keep not forgiving. Because anything that you have against anybody will be judged. You will be judged for that. So now I ain't no Bible thumper, no shit like that. I smoke weed. I cuss. But right is right, wrong is wrong, and I forgive everybody because I love everybody. From the moment I know you exist, I love you unconditionally. And that's the difference. So it doesn't, wrong is wrong. There is no gray area. It's everything in this world is a pairs of the opposite, right, wrong. You can't pick, well, this is right and this is wrong, or this is wrong and this is right. You can't have no choice to pick. No is no, wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. It ain't no little I's and big U's. Man-made little I's and big U's.
All right. All right. Thank you. Yes.
Let me ask you this question. When you know and you can see through these people who you keep close to you, why do you keep them close to you? Do you have this mindset of keeping your enemies close to you or what? Because it's like we can see this shit. Like we knew Tierra was going to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, like Robert, he be really being shady too towards you. I know you can see that shit, but I know you can't say it. But he be being funny too. So get rid of that motherfucker. Like he be trying to be funny too. Like you need to quit. You need to quit being so nice to these people when you see they some fake ass people.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Non-biased. Thank you. Go ahead. Message y'all.
Child, these people is weird to me. But anyways, child, she made me forget what I was gonna say. Because everybody ain't motherfucking fake. Some people just have an opinion and they just disagree. That's all it be. But I forgot what I came up here to say.
Okay. All right.
I damn near forgot too. All right, but anyway, tell that lady don't come up here no more. You can condemn people. God condemn people too. She has a God inferior power. Like you can't forgive. You don't have to forgive everybody. Everybody had their own choice. They have their freedom of will. So yeah, young lady, please don't come back up here because you're making this sound bad.
All right, thank you. Yes, Mr. Maka.
What's the business? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, good in you. What's going on?
Okay, so the topic of the day is forgiveness. Okay, so first of all, I want to say I forgive you for what you pulled. I forgive you. It's no problem between us anymore. I forgive Tierra as well. There's no problem between. I hope y'all forgive me. Because if y'all don't, then y'all already know what time it is.
Get out. All right, let me see. Hello?
At this point, I feel like the energy against the women versus the men be different because you don't be going this hard on the niggas.
Kick. Just shut up. Did you hear what he just said? I just literally called this man out the other day. I just literally called. Did I not? I'll go back and forth. Oh, and speaking of, like no other, you got a lot of nerve. I'm glad. Like no other, you got a. I'm coming your way. You dirty dread wearing, musty behind heathen. I'm coming your way. You give me a second. Go ahead.
They on your ass. They on your ass. Now you bothered. They working you, girl.
Shut your tie yourself up, Trina. You and your damaged cakes. Go fix that. Okay? Go fix your damaged cakes. Anyway, tap the screen, share the live, everyone. Please and thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Anyway, let me let Jessica go real quick. Hey, good morning. I was looking for you.
Zeus to go. I can
Okay.
wait.
I'm gonna just say, Trina, don't start, because the moment they say something about your son, you're gonna be over there foaming at the mouth, built like one of those Fabergé eggs in that goddamn shelf behind you. Don't start, Trina.
Okay. Go ahead, just a sec. Thank you, Mr.
Good morning, Messy Caller. Blessings to all in the comments. I hope everyone is well. I just want to say that I just hope you and Tierra could just put this past y'all, and y'all could just, if y'all don't even become cool anymore, I just hope that y'all could just be cordial. Like I said, there's enough money to make on this app for everyone. And get on like no other's ass, because I did not like what he said. He's talking about all this God stuff, but then at the end of the day, God forbid if something happened, when we close our eyes, we all got to answer to God. So what was he proving? Yeah, get on his dirty dread wearing ass, look like it smell like blunts and coke and whatever the fuck he do. Get on his ass, Messy Caller.
Exactly. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Like no other, you don't know whether you coming or going. You don't know whether you coming or you got 50 million kids and you talking trash. You got all these baby mamas, the nerve of you. And you don't have a single job. You don't have a single job. You ain't got nothing going on. They can't come to you and say, Daddy, I need this, that, and the third. What are you, some type of, oh, you too old to be a street pharmacist or whatever. You too old to be selling drugs. So what you really doing? How you making your money? I'm sure you want public assistance too. You getting some kind of food stamps or something like that. You ain't doing nothing. You're weird. And you need to get it together like no other. You can't say nothing or talk about me in this season nor in the next like no other. You are a dirty, filthy dirt bomb. And you always talking about the gays. There's something in you that has happened probably in your childhood or something. Something has happened to you that you are really having an issue and you fight with it every day. That is one of the reasons why, when it comes to homosexuality, you cannot deal with it. That's because it's in you, sir. There's no way that a straight man goes in like that. It's something in you, and you can't tell me nothing different. Guaranteed, if you see me in person or whatever the case is, and I'm smelling good and all this and all of that, I'm sure. Not saying I want you because I don't want you, but it would be easy. I know. I know it when I see it. Okay? Trust and believe. Anyway, we're moving. I've been doing this thing for too long. I know it when I see it. Go ahead, Grandma D.
Mr. Caller, I just wanted to come up here because I can see why it's really hard to hate you. You are absolutely hilarious. I really just came up here to laugh at Damage Casey when you said, I'm coming your way. Give me one moment. Ah, ah!
Grandma D.
Woo, child. Mr.
Oh.
Caller, you are funny. No shade. I can see why people really look, and there's no shade, Mr. Caller. You be having me cracking the fuck up, okay? Bitch, we need you in the morning. Like, yes, the morning time goes to you. God bless you, Mr. Caller. No
God bless
shade.
you too. Thank
Okay.
you.
You know who you remind me of, Messy Caller? You know MC Deborah?
Oh yes, child Kool-Aid. I know
You
Kool-Aid.
remind me of her, how she used to be reading the girl. That shout out to everybody. Anyways, I'm sorry. Continue what you're doing. I have boxes coming up. How many are you thinking? It's on the 5th, though.
Oh, child. If I can get maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe a 10 box. I need something like that, child.
Okay, just when you get off, when you finish this live, text me, and everybody
Okay.
who's doing the box packages, you get a
Okay.
dino. So
Oh,
just
okay.
text me on the back end, but I text you. So call me when you finish with this.
All right then. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Caller.
Good
Good
morning to
morning,
you,
Mr.
honey.
Caller. I've never seen you in this type of form, but I like you in rare form, honey. I was almost scared to get in the box. I don't want my case to get damaged the way you slinging read.
Kid, good morning to you. Thank you. I don't think you wanted to be up here. Let me get down. Let me get you down. Yeah, I don't think you wanted to get up here. What do you want, Trina?
I know you ain't called me damaged case, bitch. I had to come back and motherfucking read you real good with that gaper hole with a goddamn the Dominican up in your ass. Dominican laying down in the in your hole, baby. You got the Donald Trump is looking for his Dominican business to deport. And they all in your ass. Get your ass down. Don't ever
You
tell
know
me
what?
I got a motherfucker.
Trina, it's
Yeah,
so
they
funny.
all in your motherfucking ass. We looking for Dominicans. I'm sending ice to your asshole.
You know what? Go ahead, Joker, and then I'm gonna speak on that. Go ahead, Joker. Okay. Let me get you down, Joker. Okay. It's very funny. Dang, I can't get you down. Hold on one second. Uh, I was looking as I was coming to work this morning. ICE was out doing their big one. I said, you know what? It's so funny that you brought that up. Cause I said, ICE, you better not be going after none of my barbers. Cause I know they ain't got no papers or nothing like that. They hardly can speak a drop of English. I'm going to have a fit. ICE, let me serve notice on you. You go after any of my barbers or anything like that, child. Any of the Dominicans, we got a problem. I think I would have to take a trip to DC. We got a problem. I'm dead serious. You better leave them alone, child.
You so nasty, Messy Paula. Why you gotta say the Dominican bird? Did you know that Trump now is talking about trying to deport US citizens, criminals, obviously, criminals.
Yes,
But
yes,
can you imagine being someone that does a petty crime like weed or like
yes. We
certain
get deported.
violations or like whatever, and then being deported to Guatemala? What?
Go ahead,
Trump could
Jessica.
come. Trump could come and deport me because I'll go right back to my mother's country, which is Costa Rica. I will rip my passport up and I'll stay the fuck right over there. But Messy Caller, your barber, tell him to come over here in the Bronx. I'll hold him down so you can get your haircuts. I'm out for my Dominican people. I'm half Dominican too, so just tell him to bang aquí, papi. I got him.
Child Justice Sip, and he is fine as wine, child. That thing like 6'1", child. That oh my. Anyway, go ahead, Lil Zeus. Mm.
I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of it. I am sick and tired of it. I swear to God, they done been sabotaging me, and I don't do nothing. Nobody but come over here and do my shit. And all this shit happened to me constant over and over and over and over and over again. I am sick of this shit. I am sick of it.
Mr. Gold, I have one more thing to play because this is always my farewell before I get down. So this is what I have to say. Trinity Bean.
Thank you.
Come on, come on. Hey, because someday, gotta last, hey, because someday, oh,
And Messi Caller, why you up here laughing? You not safe either.
Stop. And then y'all say I'm going off on you. It's always something. Always. Always.
Oh.
Why is it a problem?
Oh no, I can't listen to myself. I carry. Really quickly, can I get that dragon bubble that has 20K in it? Robert, those dragon bubbles are hitting. The dragon bubbles that got the 20K in it. Oh my god. Robert, did you hit the 20K one yet? I got the 10K. Oh my god. Whew. Goodness.
Good morning,
Good
messy
morning.
caller. Good morning, Trinity. I got a question for you. When are you discussing the Diddy case?
Oh, I'll do it this afternoon because I gotta run. Cause y'all know why I gotta
Okay,
run.
we gonna do that one this afternoon. Okay,
Yes,
all
yes.
right, got it.
Absolutely.
All
Thank you,
right.
Praz. Thank you. Thank you, Praz. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, Trina.
Let me say something about Zeus, you voodoo doll. Don't ever bring up me up here crying and all this. You goddamn root worker. Let me tell you something, baby. You be throwing your dust all around here, but soon as I'm soon them sores heal on your ass, baby. Then you come and call me, bitch. You over here, then you'll be over here talking about the baby daddy and baby this and baby this. You sick motherfucking ugly ass troll. Don't you never play with me crying and in the spirit, bitch. Don't never play with my intelligence. So don't never play with me breaking down and going through my little shit, you fuck ass, ugly ass, dust ass bitch.
All right. Well, good morning to
Trina
you.
is crazy. Good morning, Messy Caller. I've been listening, finally able to come up and give my commentary about the Tierra and the Prince J situation. You can run your live how you want to run your live. This is just my opinion. I've been watching you since you was calling in as Messy Caller up until today. You're a very successful broadcaster and keep it that way. Just in my opinion, I really hope that you playing chess and not checkers because there's a whole team of admins that's up for grabs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna try to pull that chess move and try to mess up that whole thing that you built. And with all due respect, we since we being forgiven, I really think you should talk to Tierra on the back end. I don't know Tierra. She didn't kick me and muted me a couple of times, but that's Bigo. That's the game we play on here. But I really think that if you can forgive Prince J and forgive and let other people in their life, it should go both ways. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not. But I done seen how Chris J moves. It's not no innocent, like, oh, I was just an upcoming host. No, he was hopping in everybody box too, being messy too. And it's just a pattern that I see. That's it. So I hope you can talk to her on the back end, but don't let them come up in there and fuck up your house with them admins. Because they'll send their trolls over there to try to get admin. So
All
don't
right.
get down.
All right, I got 2 minutes, y'all. For real, I got
Okay.
2 minutes, and I gotta go. Yes,
Okay.
Joker.
Well, I just wanted to ask Trina B. Was it him and 21 the only one got damaged buns? Also with the lady that was up here, you said you didn't know her. So you need to kind of be mindful of what you said. And also, like no other, how do you feel about Missy Caller putting you in the corner with one leg up this morning? Just asking.
Oh my God. Let's make it quick. Go ahead, Messy Joe.
Okay, Messy Caller. Speaking of admin, do you think I can get my admin back?
Let's see what the people say. Messy Joe on a few conditions, and I mean this with everything. No personal kicks, Messy Joe. Please. I don't care how much
I
it
won't.
hurts.
I'm not gonna do a personal pick.
No
I won't.
personal kicks. Okay. Um, that's it really. Okay. You can mute, do what you need to do. I know the people are saying no, but I like me some Messy Joe. Okay, I really do. And let's see, let's okay, but I'm gonna say this. If you kick for personal reasons, Messy Joe, and I'm telling you this right here, right now, not only will I remove your admin, I'm going to remove your badge as well. Okay? So please, let's not do
All
that.
right.
All right? Thank you. So that's what it is. There you go. You got it. And on that note, I gotta go. Take care, everyone. God bless. I'll see you guys later. Y'all know I gotta go. Thanks for